Hi, my name is Colbert and let's start with Left 4 Dead 2. The classic, well-known zombie shooter is still alive and kicking even today. You play as one of 4 survivors armed with a wide and devastating array of classic and upgraded weapons. In addition to firearms, you will also get a chance to take out some aggression on zombies with a variety of carnage-creating melee weapons, from chainsaws to axes and even a deadly frying pan. Although I wouldn't advise you going against the witch with it. When you hear someone crying, just imagine your evil ex-girlfriend. Yeah, it's that bad, just run away. Submarine Titans. A long time ago, the game named StarCraft inspired this game. Submarine Titans were released in the year of 2000, and nobody noticed that. For real, StarCraft was my favorite game of all time, and I heard about Submarine Titans only a year ago when it finally arrived on Steam. It's a wonderful classic RTS game that will run smoothly on your modern machine. If you're feeling nostalgic, this may be a great pick for you. Half-Life 2. A chance to grab the original Half-Life to your collection and maybe finally beat it once and for all. Or if you never played the game, it's a chance for you to understand why the world was gone mad for this title. So here you'll pick up the crowbar of research scientist Gordon Freeman, who finds himself in an alien-infested Earth that is being picked to the bone, its resources depleted and its population in fear. And you have to fix everything. Yep, kill the aliens, free the Earth, the usual task of such games. Samorost 2. Did you know that the first part of Samorost is absolutely free on Steam? Well, now you do. Second part is as amazing as the first. It's a wholesome puzzle game, a proud owner of a very positive reviews on Steam. It doesn't really matter that Samorost 2 is almost 13 years old. The game is hand-painted and animated, so it stays fresh and just like new over all those years. To be fair, almost every game made by Amanita Design Studios are kinda similar, hand-painted original puzzle games, and if you have time and a bit of money, I do recommend them all. Titan Chaser. It's a meditative experience where you don't need to manage fuel, car maintenance, health or damage. Just find where to drive and how to use your tools effectively, or just forget about your work and drive through foggy landscapes to calm down after a hard day. Although your job here is to find monsters and make them go away. I think it is inspired by a Norwegian movie called The Troll Hunter. Game has very positive reviews and people on Steam are saying that this game is an absolute gem. Really creative and ambitious project for your calm winter evenings. The Incredible Adventures of Van Helsing. This prize, combined with very positive reviews, is an explosive deal. If Van Helsing was a part of potato salad, it would definitely be the meaty part of it. You'll enter a memorable gothic noir universe filled with monsters, magic and weird science. You'll find an interesting story spiced up with humor and snappy dialogue. You will fight fierce battles against supernatural foes with diverse skills and abilities. I have no idea why it's so cheap, although anyway, more expensive than your sister. Styx, Master of Shadows. This is an infiltration game with RPG elements taking place in a dark fantasy universe where you sneak, steal and assassinate your way through as Styx, 200 years old goblin. Although his friends probably call him Oldblin. Here you will be completing various missions and at the same time avoiding detection. Sneak in the shadows, assassinate your targets in close combat or, orchestrate accidents. RPG mechanics let you unlock new powerful skills, impressive special moves and optimize equipment that will grant you spectacular powers such as invisibility, which is not meant for any creepy stuff you just had in mind. No, straight for old good sneaking and killing, not for peeking into private places, jeez. Valley. With such a generic name, this game may be hard to find. More than 800 search results on Steam have the word Valley in it, including Lustful Valley, which is a very different game, but you can check it out, for science. But let me talk about the other Valley. Here you'll explore the vast and beautiful world using the power of fierce exoskeleton that grants exceptional speed and agility, along with a phenomenal ability to manipulate life and death of all living things. Yeah, you can create trees out of nothing here. Game will take only about 5 hours to finish, but hey, it's really cheap. Dear Esther, Landmark Edition. This walking simulator will immerse you in a remote and desolate island. As you step forward, a voice begins to read fragments of a letter and so begins your journey. Every playthrough is a unique experience with randomly generated audio, visuals and events, so at least play twice to really understand how boring it really is. Now, I'm kidding, this game is nice. Here you'll explore incredible environments that fully immerse you in the haunting island and its mysterious past like you never experienced exist in a game before. Here you will encounter no enemies. It's a perfect game to explore, although it's very short. If you take time to enjoy the scenery, it will take about 2 hours at maximum anyway. Portal and Portal 2. These titles are immune to passing time because they are definitely one of the best puzzle games ever created. And you probably know these games well, but have you ever completed them? Maybe when you played they challenged you too hard and now it's the time to make another run. Or maybe you just played Portal 1 and never tried the second part. Or maybe you tried the second part but never did the first one. You know what to do. Sumo Man. This is an adventure puzzle platformer with advanced physics, destructible objects, and the ability to reverse time. And you will need no DeLorean this time, because Sumo Man's fat can rewind time as well. You know, it's so massive it warps time and space around him, just like your mother. So here you will have to solve various puzzles trying to keep the unstable Sumo Man on his feet in challenging environments. So while playing half time you will be laughing, and the other half raging.
Oh yeah, you will rage.
Figment. This is a really weird game, some hybrid between Diablo and Somorost. Developers call it a musical action adventure, which is set in the recesses of the human mind. They describe it as a strange and surreal world, a place filled with our deepest thoughts, urges, and memories populated by the many voices we hear in our heads. Yeah, except I don't hear any voices in my head, and I think it's good. If you do, please visit a doctor. You know, just in case. Oh, except if you are American. We in Europe always forget that you don't have free doctors. Instead, you are running around with cheap guns and, you know, voices in your head. The Binding of Isaac. So, speaking about voices in your head, when Isaac's mother starts hearing the voice of God in her head, demanding a sacrifice be made to prove her faith, Isaac escapes into the basement, facing droves of deranged enemies, lost brothers and sisters, you know, those who were sacrificed before to prove the faith, also his fierce and deepest terrors, and eventually his loving mother. Thank you for watching. Now check my other winter sale videos and don't hesitate to press that subscribe button for more videos like that. Have a nice day and I'll see you next time. Bye.